After the tragedy of Ashura, after all the men had been killed, Ali Akbar is gone, Al-Qasim is gone, Ali Al-Asghar is gone, Imam Hussain himself is gone as well. It was left to Our Lady, the heroine, the Lady Zainab to stand there and lead the remnants of the Ahl al-Bayt to their victory in Sham. And sometimes I wonder, and Allah forgive me for even saying this, but I truly wonder and truly ask Sayyidah Zainab, when you told Yazid in his courtyard, when he asks you, what do you see? You said, I saw nothing but beauty. Sometimes I wonder, oh my lady, what beauty did you see when the neck of Asghar was cut by the arrow? What beauty did you see when the hands of Abbas were cut? What beauty did you see when Shimr sat upon the chest of Aba Abdullah al-Hussein? And it's here, after all this, after seeing all this blood and all this death, she has to stand defiant, still charred in ash from the fire and the smoke of the tents, and lead the daughters of Imam Hussein to Sham. And it's here that she says, when they're paraded as captives, taken in shackles, taken in chains, and the heads of Ahl al-Bayt are put upon spears, she turns towards her daughters and she tells them, no, those aren't severed heads. They are stars that light up the sky. And just like they are raised on spears, oh my daughters, hold your heads high. No, those aren't severed heads. They are stars that light up the sky. And just like they are raised on spears, oh my daughters, hold your heads high. Yes, it's the time we've awaited, the epilogue of our story. Our mother wept years for this noon, as if it were past history. But we've passed the past, oh my daughters. We have passed the past, oh my daughters. Let us let go of our glory. The shackles, they await our forearms. I ask you, let them taste sweeter than honey. Today my lungs I prepare to breathe in more smoke than air. The scent of death fills the sky. Oh my daughters, hold your heads high. There's no more time to say goodbye. For us this Yazid is waiting. Don't cast your gaze upon those bodies. These excuses, stop creating. Layla, Ali Akbar is gone. Layla, Ali Akbar is gone. His head upon a spear they're raising. Rabab, leave your hands with Abbas, because Asghar doesn't need cradling. Let the wind of death and smoke sway his cradle whilst we choke. The smoke upon our necks we tie. Oh my daughters, hold your heads high. Oh orphans, the tents are burning, and from fire your small feet scatter. I ask you, don't scream if you leave the tent and find that blood upon your feet scatters. I ask you, don't scream if you leave the tent and you find that blood upon your feet splatters. Look at what we have plenty of. It's true, we don't have water, but we have fire and we have ash and we have enough blood to flow rivers. Don't scream if from your veils you find our men's blood trickling. It will take decades to dry. Oh my daughters, hold your heads high. She turns to the young girls. She turns to Ruqayya alayhi salam and she says, my daughters, be careful if you have jewelry. Be careful if an earring you're wearing. If they see one placed in your ear, my beloved, you'll feel it tearing. Come and grab onto my garment so that we're marched out. When we're marched out to their glaring, let's not look out at those bodies so that we won't die despairing. Be careful if you have jewelry, and if an earring you are wearing, if they see one placed in your ear, my beloved, you'll feel it tearing. Come and grab onto my garment when we're marched out to their glaring. Let's not look out at those scattered bodies. Why? So that we won't die despairing. Bodies lie beyond the camp, and from blood our feet they shall be damp. Fight with your souls to not die. Oh my daughters, keep your heads high. You might find that your skin's color will change from what you know of it, either from the ash, or from the blood, or from the cheek upon which you were hit. I know that you are princesses, and I swear that candles for your eyes should be lit, but instead of crowns for your head, shackles on your arms they will fit. Other orphans' heads are wiped, but your heads they shall be struck and slapped. Your father's rights they shall deny. Oh, my daughters, hold your heads high, and I tell you, when they march us past the river, listen to this, when they march us past the river, try not to step on the burning sands. When they march us past the river, try to step on the burning sands. Why? I'm scared that one of you will step on one of Abbas's severed hands. When they march us past the river, make sure you stand on the burning sands, because I'm scared that one of you will step on one of Abbas's severed hands. Forget that he sat upon his horse, and forget how high his flag stands. They cut up his body so much that he is scattered all over these lands. For help, Abbas's name don't call. He's gone, his hands, his eye and all. Our Lord now gives him wings to fly. Oh, my daughters, keep your heads high, keep your heads high, oh, my daughters. Keep your heads high, oh, my daughters, and look only at the horizon. But don't raise up your heads too much, because the heads on the spears are being risen. Don't raise up your heads too much, because the heads on the spears are being risen. Let your tears flow all the way till your shackles. For this mission we have been chosen. Ruqayya, I am looking after. Ruqayya, I am looking after. And I have a special reason. What is it? In Sham, I may lose my soul when they come to me and they ask me, how much for this girl? In Sham, I may lose my soul when they come to me and they ask me, how much for this girl? When we are back, then we can die. Oh, my daughters, keep your heads raised high. So no, those aren't severed heads. They are stars that light up the sky. And just like they're raised on spears, oh, my daughters, keep your heads high. And just like they're raised on spears, oh, my daughters, keep your heads raised high. Assalamu alaikum ya mulati. Ya Sayyida Zainab. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.